today we're going to talk about Jax versus Darius. That's an interesting matchup because I think it's actually a super difficult matchup. I think it can definitely go both ways. And overall it's super hard. Anyways, let's get into it. Be running Precision, Conqueror, Triumph, Tenacity, because he's going to slow you. You want to run away, maybe get ganked, maybe the team have CC. I generally like Tenacity a lot. I always take it almost. Some people do run Alacrity. Both works. And then Last Stand. I'm not sure if I should be running Last Stand against Darius or if I should be running Cryptic Grace. I feel like you'll be low on health a lot, so Last Stand is good for that reason. But you could also go Cryptic Grace if you have the more aggressive jungler and you just want to kill him without getting low yourself. And then Resolve, we obviously go on the second tree, I always go Resolve because it's the best tree against somebody who's strong in lane. We're going to have Bone Plating because it's good against everything. It's just broken. And then we're going to have Second Wind because it works on Darius's passive. So every time the passive takes on you, you're going to be refreshing it and healing up. Now, let's get into the game. So, I'm running Ignite. He's running Teleport. I always run Ignite right now. I think it's a better summoner. That means I need to push. Preferably, if I can't push, I can't push, and then you don't push, then you freeze, and you try, or you let him push, and you try to stay as healthy as possible, because you will not really get a base off until you get a gank. But if you can't push, that's what you want to aim for, because then you can get an early base off, you still have your Ignite, maybe you can kill him, you can keep fighting him, you're very strong, you have an extra little bit of damage, it's good. And also, Jax level 1 is extremely strong, so I'm going to be sitting in the bush here, waiting for him to maybe face shake me, maybe he's pulling for the jungler, I don't know anything at this point, I can show my vision only, so... Let's do red vision only. I don't know what he's doing. I hope he's gonna face check me. I'm gonna all in him, do a lot of damage. And that's basically it. Now, he goes straight up top. That means, oh, I still want to fight this guy. I still want to fight this guy early. But I'm gonna go push. He's not pushing, which is great for me. Now, here's the things I know. Enemy jungler started bot side, because this guy didn't help. That's what I should assume. He could have started top side. Very unlikely. Okay, most likely bot side. That means they're going to gank me at around 230. Okay, 230 they're going to gank me. So I need to push if I want to push. But I can't be sitting down here. Because then I'm most likely going to die, right? And if I am sitting down there, I have to go up CS. So I'm pushing. I want to fight him. I wanted to dodge the Q, but I couldn't. But I'm just going to fight him. I'm way stronger than him. Just go in, hit him, stun him, get out. Right. So the traits you want to do against Darius is generally QW or Q auto W. You can do both. And then you activate your stun, then you get out. Or you activate stun if he pulls you. Another thing you can do against the Darius is... Then he starts queuing you. Just jump him, damage him, and get out. Right? If he E's you back in, you E, and then you get out as well. But always try to make sure you don't use your E randomly, so you can just W or E afterwards. If he pulls you after your stun is down, you're very likely to die. As you can see here, I'm just keep on going him all the time. Super aggressive all the time, because I know I'm strong in him. And this guy messed up a little bit mechanically. At this point, I'm good. Now, what I have to note is... We can check in a second. The enemy jungler should be top side. My jungler is bot side, so... I have to fight him, be aggressive, and I have to make sure I cannot get killed by the jungler, right? If you look right here, where is she? She is on the blue buff. She could be moving top afterwards. There's a lot of options for him to try and kill me, right? I need to be very respectful at this point. But at the same time, I need to be aggressive because I want to push. I'm going to go down, ward quickly, and I'm going to keep being aggressive. She could gank from here. Very easy gank for them. And she could gank from here. I'm fighting him, getting him really low. He flashed, he was scared. That's understandable, he's really low. At this point, he's probably going to base. That's what I'm thinking. I don't want him to base. Okay, I didn't get to say in time. I don't want him to just base for free. I want to kill him. If I kill him, it's great, I think. This is maybe a bit too greedy. But the thing is, I should be able to get out here. Unless Vi is right here, right now. What are the chances of that? Just decently high. But if she's not, I get first blood and I get out. This guy's 100% dead. I go on him. He's dead. Vi was instantly there. However, the good thing now is... I don't think this is bad. And the reason I don't think it's bad is because... I drag pressure top. I'm not behind. I get my base off. I'm fine. I'm good. Now, the problem is Darius used his flash. Darius is going to use his teleport. Vi used her flash. So Vi's gank potential on other lanes is much weaker now. The Graves had pressure for a long time on the map. Should have been ahead. Should have been doing stuff. Should maybe have been getting bot lane killed or mid lane killed, you know, done stuff. I don't know if he did. He didn't do anything yet. But there's possibilities, right? Where I'm still in an even situation. Okay, so now I'm going to go back top. I'm just going to speed up here. And Darius is obviously pushing to me. Now, here's what I want to do. Darius, no escapes. Jax, I have some escapes. I'm safer than he is, at least. Also, if he pushes to me, I'm very good right now. And that's what the wave is doing. So I'm going to try and have the wave around up here. If the wave is here, right? Imagine the wave is up here. Even if you got a ward here. If Darius is here. Look at the distance. It's really far. This, he won't escape. He won't escape. So I want the wave to be around up here at my tower. That's all I'm caring about right now. I know the combo to fight him is wait for each Q or go in myself. Then I can Q on him. There's CQs or whatever, but I don't need to right now, right? Because first of all, I didn't know where Y was. I see her now, but I didn't know instantly. And even if I did, I don't need to fight him. He's a level up. I just need to get the wave good. That's the number one objective. Like a lot of people often think in terms of, can I beat him? Am I strong in him? I should fight him, right? Where they often forget to think about, how should my wave look? What do I want the wave to look like? How do I avoid fights? Also, look at this. He Qs me, then he pulls me using a lot of mana, by the way. Like, he uses 35 plus 45, 80 mana on that, right? Which is around 20% of his mana or something like 20-25% of his mana. A lot of his mana. He does a little bit of damage to me. I wait till he pulls me and then I E. Because now he can't do anything. Now he's useless. He does 2 stacks on me. I still have my potions. I'm still good. I don't mind this. This is no problem at all. I'm going to farm. He's not going to be able to do anything. He goes down to water, I assume. I don't know if he watered. We can check, but he should have watered. He did water indeed, right? One thing you can do. This is very high level. Most people don't do it in solo queue. If you time this ward and then gank right as it expires, you get a kill 90% of the time. That's made up statistics, but you almost always get a kill, by the way. It's very, very good to do. So timing wards is actually super good. Most people don't do it. Calling the jungler is a pain in the ass in solo queue. It's easier if you do queuing or something, but yeah. See, he goes to me. Look at this. He makes a mistake. He pulls me, and then he queues, and then uses all his shit. It's really bad. Because I can just E and I can just fight him and I can get out. I still have my Q, I can just get out. I can even walk away after I stun him, right? It's a really bad trade for him. Especially because I'm low here, which doesn't really matter to me. I don't mind being a bit low here. He's low on health, and he's close to my tower, and he's low on mana. Which means, if my jungler is coming, he's dead. I have a TF. That's another thing. Remember, always think about the mid lanes. Who's winning? You gotta constantly look. This is a thing a lot of people don't do, right? So you have the mid lane. You look, right now, who got pressure? This guy, can he gank top? Because TF is on base? No, he's gonna base. Okay, TF got pressure. TF is soon 6, because you're soon 6, right? You know, you're soon 6, he's gonna be soon 6. And at that point, that's where I want to set up a gank on this guy, because I have TF advantage. I have a winning mid lane. I'm losing mid lane. It should have been winning. Whatever. I thought it was winning. I have a potentially winning mid lane. I am against a guy who doesn't really roam. And I'm against a guy who doesn't have flash top, right? So I chunked him. He's still really, really low. I'm low as well. But he's in a bad situation. I'm not. I'm close to my tower. I'm safe. You know, I'm like, yo, dude, I'm good here. Now, what we want to do is set up the gank on him. But the problem is Vi top? Could she be top? This guy is hella scared. He doesn't have any vision from what I know. He put it down here. We haven't seen him put down here ever. TF comes up. This guy's stunned. I went too early. That was bad, by the way. I activated my E too early too, because this is a problem. A lot of people do this. And I fucked up massively here. Okay, so look at this. What do we know about him? We know that this guy does not have flash. What should I be doing? I should be standing max range of him. Max range. Because let's say Vi is here. We see her bot now. I didn't know that, but it doesn't matter. Let's say Vi is here. This could put me in a dangerous position. This is terrible played. What I should do is stay max range of him. I know he doesn't have flash. I should just be in Q range, a little bit safer than Q range, right? So I can actually make sure I can always Q him. And then I just chill, you know? Just chill right there. Wait for Graves to come up. Pow, 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 pow. Shoot him. Then I jump him and then I E, you know, later on. I don't need to go this early. Going this early is terrible. It works. It does its job. But it's a bad play. Right? It's a very, very bad play. You're not supposed to do it this way. That was a massive mistake. And now I just push. And at this point, I'm way stronger than him. All I need to do is keep... Like, a lot of people think, oh, you need to push, you need to fight all the time. No. What I need to focus on is get my items. A lot of people go Tiamat. I'm gonna skip Tiamat in this matchup. I'm gonna go straight Phage, and that's because I'm not that much stronger than him. And I want health because he does a lot of damage. And I want the movement speed from the Phage as well. So I get Phage. I'm going to keep playing somewhat aggressive, try to push. Ish. And then the number one objective for me, I have two objectives. Get vision out wards. And since I have the better ganking mid laner, try to burn his flash, keep his flash down, and get him killed every time the mid lane or jungle. Because he's very vulnerable at this point. I don't need to look to kill him 1v1. I need to look to kill him with my team. And that's a massive problem people do against Darius all the time. They don't look to use their team. They look to just do it by themselves and all alone and do all the plays by themselves. And that's not good. You always want to think control aggression. Be aggressive in a controlled manner where you get the advantage by vision, teammates, or other things, you know. You don't want to take the risks because taking risks is just terrible. Don't ever take a risk that you don't need to. Now I'm gonna freeze it, as I said before. I told you his flash is coming back up. I always time flashes and teleports, by the way. I always time it because it gives you a massive advantage. You have, if you want to get good at the game, if you want to get good at the game, and you're not timing flashes, you're not being serious. You're slacking. You're not trying to become good. You're being serious. Look at this. He Qs. I jump him afterwards. I stun him. I run away. And that's what you want to keep doing. You want to keep chipping away at his health. Chip, 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 chip all the time. The second you start all-inning him, he's very dangerous. So just chip away at his health slowly, one hit at a time, one hit at a time. I'm way stronger than him right now, but I'm scared of the why. I don't know where the enemy jungler is. But I still want to chunk him. I still want to fight him. So I'm going to be a little passive. I want to see why. I want to see the enemy jungler. Or I want my jungler to come topside, right? That's what I'm aiming at here. Now we're just going to keep doing this. Always be control aggression. He used his Q, wastes it. First of all, this was bad. I don't know if you guys noticed. What you want to do is you Q, and then you W instantly, or you Q, auto, W. And how you do that is you Q onto him, and you spam auto clicks on him, right? Because then you launch your auto attack in the air, then you auto, and then you W, or you do QW instantly. What I did here was like Q, tried to do the auto, didn't finish my auto, and then a W to slow down the whole process. You see, he pulls me, I stun him, and then now I all in him, right? Because he can't do shit at this point. And this is what I talked about with the combo. Your main combo is always the same. He pulls you, you E. He Qs, you either walk out or you Q onto him and damage him, and then he pulls you and you E, right? That's the whole combo you gotta think about when you're playing this matchup. Always be careful of his Qs, try to stay out of range, or try to bait it out and then damage him. Be careful of his pull. If you waste your E, you're very likely to die. Anyways, that's it for the video. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you liked the video, leave a comment. Tell me what kind of matchups do you want to see next. If you face people in solo queue with these kind of matchups, just link to my videos. Spread the word, guys. Spread the love. Let's get League of Legends into a better state. Let's make everyone better at the game so we can all practice in a better environment. And I'll see you guys next time.